Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Elliott. I am back. Sorry I did not have a lesson last week, but that's okay because we're doing a lesson this week. It is with coding. We are doing code.org this week, and there is Hour of Code. And just to let you know what coding is a different language. So it's like a language, but instead of speaking it, it is communicated among technology. So it is very important that we want to learn anything about technology as we go, that we learn about how to code. And by the way, if you become a coder, you can make good money as a person who codes whenever you graduate high school and college. So it is a suggestion that if you're really good at it and you enjoy doing it, that could be your career. So we are going to be looking into Hour of Code this week. It's what we did last week as well. We were doing some coding last week, but I want to show you how you can specifically log into your account. So we are going to share the screen, and I am going to go to Google Chrome Internet Browser. And in the top is our address bar. So we definitely want to go to our address bar and type in the letter code.org. Okay, once you do that, it's got me signed in. I thought it had me signed out. That's okay. Once you do that, it should get you to a place that looks like this with our robot. Okay, so I want to teach you how you can sign in. Okay, so you actually have a code.org account through the school district that's enabled because you all have a Google internet account. So you have like a Gmail, it's Google Mail, and so you have a Google account. So because of that, we're going to click in this right hand corner, sign in. And here you have the sign in screen. And a long time ago, it's really not that long ago, a couple years ago, students had to create their own username and password, and they had to remember it every time we went here. But now, if you click on this continue with Google button, you've got it made. So click on continue with Google. And because your account is attached through the Clever portal, it will show your name in the middle. Now I'm going to click on my name, but because I've already done the next part, you won't see it. But once you click on your name, it's going to ask you such stuff like what kind of account do you want to use. You want to make sure you click on that little bar and put student account because you're a student. And then it's going to ask you how old you are. So you can put in there how old you are. And then it's going to ask you if you want to say if you're a boy or a girl or if not. And so I always tell the kids, if you want to, I don't know why they ask for how old you are. If you want to tell them you're 18, then go ahead and tell them you're 18. I don't care how old you tell them you are, and I don't care if you tell them if you're a boy or girl. You can do that. It's up to you, your choice. Also, you can change your display name. So whenever you go in there, instead of it saying your actual name, you can put, because like on my account settings, I could put in here coding genius. See right there, and then now you notice in the corner it would say coding genius instead of my name, Jacob Elliott. Okay, so once you do that, you will then, there's going to be an orange button that says go to my account. You would click on that button. Mine says update account. And then there's going to be another little box pop up and it's going to say go to my account. And you want to go to your account. Okay, once you've done that and you've signed in, now what happens is anything you do in code.org when you're signed in will show you what you've completed. It will save it. So we have been going to our course catalog up here and then go down here in your grades K through 5, click learn more. Okay, once we've done that, there is, if you are younger, say in kindergarten, first or second grade, you probably want to start off right here. Okay, the pre-reader express. If you're in third, fourth, and fifth grade, maybe you want to start right here, especially fifth grade. You might want to start right here. It does not matter though. If you want to start all the way at the very beginning and do every single thing, that is fine with me. Also, another option would be if you're kindergarten, first, second grade, to do course A, and then a little bit older, do course B. Your choice, okay? But I'm just going to show you what it looks like when I click right here. Um, and it's going to show me all of the things. And you see right here, here it shows me what I've done. Anything that's highlighted green means I've completed that task. Anything that is white means I have skipped it or I did not complete that task. If it's a diamond, that means you're going to see a video that it's going to share with you. And then the circle is the actual puzzle. So let's start off with number one. And this is why I say this is so easy. This is for kindergarten, first grade. It literally says click the block. That was it. The end. Over. Done. And then the next one, you're going to drag the block. Poof. Done. Over. Easy. So it gets a little bit more difficult, more and more difficult. And so you might say, well, Mr. Elliott, I clicked on here, but I'm not in kindergarten and I don't want to do these puzzles. So then right here at the top, you see green, green, green means I've done it. White means I haven't done it. Well, I can click on this more button and then I can say, you know what, let's go to sequencing with Scrat. And there's a video to watch. So you can click on that video when it pops up and watch this video. And then when the video is over, click continue. Okay, make sure you do that. And then it gives you directions right here. Now, if you can't read all of the directions or there's some words that are too tough for you to read or sound out, you can click right here in the corner where there's a speaker and the play button. Okay, so to get Scrat to the acorn, you need to snap this block right there to the win run block and then press run right here. So remember when I told you that coding is a different language. Well, coding is also like giving directions to the computer and the computer has to follow those directions. So we're going to pretend that Scrat is the computer and we're giving Scrat directions to go. So we're telling Scrat, you need to go to the right. But how does Scrat know when to go? You know, whenever you play a game of like hide and seek, you count the 20. Whenever you do a race, you say on your mark, get set, go. Okay, well here you click run. So everything has to be attached to the run block. And when you press run, the directions are followed. Okay, and whatever you tell Scrap to do, he's going to do. Now, again, if you say, Mr. Elliott, these puzzles are way too easy, click here. And then you can go to programming with Angry Birds and it gets a little bit more difficult. Okay, there's not as much stuff. See, I've already done this one. Answer is left, left, left. That W stands for west. So if you see the W, so north, south, east, west. Okay, and then you press run to make red go stomp on the pig. Now you might say, Mr. Elliott, what is it if I go to the express course? Well, if you go over to the express course, so right here is the express course, it actually starts you off with the dancing games, okay, the dance coding. And so dance party right here, and you can see I've done a few of them. So again, this is if you're older that you might want to start here, and that's fine. And it tells you the directions. If you don't know, and there's say a tough word, click here, and it reads it to you, okay? Choose your song that you want to play and then follow the directions. This goes right into the setup when you're ready to tell the computer what to do. So right here it's telling make a sloth and put it at the top. And then when we play, you're going to hear the song. So there's the sloth at the top. If I wanted to, I could click right there, make it a cat, and I could put it at the left. Cat on the left. And then when it finishes, it'll tell you. Doo-doo-doo. See, and then you go to the next puzzle. Okay. So this is what we're working on. You can watch the videos. Remember, continue button is below the video. We're doing hour of code this week. I really don't want you doing your own projects yet. Some people tried to do their own projects, and but I'd like for you to get the foundation, the base level of stuff so you know what to do. And then later on, you can do different projects. Okay, so that helps you after you finish doing some of these activities that you can do projects. Because if you haven't done any of the dance code and then you try to go to the end and make a project with dance code, you're not probably really going to know what to do except just putting a whole bunch of stuff together and not understanding what goes where and why. Okay, so that's what we're doing this week. We are doing Hour of Code. It is fun. There are challenging puzzles, and remember, coding is like another language that the technology speaks and or communicates with. And if you get really good at coding as you get older, you can get a job and make good money as a coder. Some of the richest people in the world they knew how to code, and that's what they did. They created Microsoft or Apple or Facebook or Amazon, and that's why they make lots of money. So now I'm not saying you're going to go off and become a billionaire. If you do, don't forget Mr. Elliott, because it's where he started. But you could go and make a real good job making more money than firefighters and teachers and police officers and things and people like that that have jobs like that. So good money in coding. All right, well, enjoy yourself, and I'll be back next week for a quick snippet of a lesson during our Christmas break. No, that's not next week's not Christmas break. Forget that. The week before Christmas break is what I mean. So before our holidays. So we're going to be doing a Christmas related activity called Santa Tracker. So I know you'll enjoy that too. All right. Talk to you later. See you later. We miss all of you. Bye.